Diary of an Unpopular Schoolboy. Written, read, and illustrated by the book readers. My parents bought me this notebook because the school counsellor said writing things down helps. What she didn't say is that once you start writing things down, you realise how weird your life actually is. Just so you know, this is not a diary. This is my life. Monday. Today was the first day back after break, which is basically the worst day of the year. Everyone walks into school pretending they're happy to see each other, but you can tell they all forgot about how lockers work. Mine got stuck and I had to kick it twice before it opened, and all my books fell out. When I bent over to pick them up, I popped the ripper. Of course, that's when my crush Jessie Holter walked by. Perfect timing. In homeroom, Mr. Dalton announced we're doing group projects this semester. I tried to disappear in my chair, but he still said my name. That's how I ended up in a group with Ethan, who never writes anything down, Maya, who does all the work but reminds you about it, and me, the guy who just wants to survive high school quietly. Thursday. At lunch, I sat with Ethan because he said he had big news. The big news was that he learned how to spin a pencil on his thumb. Meanwhile, the canteen ran out of pizza, which caused actual chaos. Kids were trading snacks like it was a stock market. Someone tried to sell me a cookie for 3 bags of chips. I respected the hustle. Wednesday. PE today. I forgot my PE shoes, which means I have to wear the spare shoes, but I'm not wearing them because I've heard rumours that Joe McPhee couldn't hold it in any longer, and he did his business right there in the shoes. They've been sitting in the cupboard for years now. So I decided to wear my socks instead, but that was a mistake because Coach Maz played dodgeball again. Everyone says dodgeball's fun until the ball is coming directly at your face. I got hit so hard my glasses flew off and I slipped over and landed right on top of them with a crunch. All the kids in my class burst out laughing. Thursday. Group project meeting today. Maya showed up with colour-coded notes, a slideshow outline, and printed sources. Ethan showed up late and said, "So what are we doing?" I realised right then and there I was going to be the mediator. Our project is about renewable energy, but somehow Ethan suggested adding fire to make it cooler. Maya stared at him so hard I thought he might apologise. He didn't. Friday. Pop quiz in math. I studied the wrong chapter. There's no pain in realising question 1 looks like it's written in another language, right? After school, I tried to relax by playing video games, but Mum said I had to get fresh air, so I stood outside for 5 minutes and went back in. Mission accomplished. Monday, week 2. Bad news. I tripped in the hallway. Good news. I recovered smoothly. Bad news. Jessie Holter saw me. Worst news. She giggled. I think high school is 40% learning and 60% trying not to be embarrassed in public. Tuesday, week 2. Presentation day. Ethan forgot his part, Maya saved the entire project, and I talked faster than I ever have in my life. We got a B+, which Maya said was fine, but I could tell it hurt her a little. Wednesday, week 2. If adults think high school is easy, it's because they forgot what it's like to sit next to someone chewing on gum loudly, worrying about lockers, lunch tables, and group projects, and to feel like everything is embarrassing all the time. I'm keeping this notebook so one day I can look back and laugh. Alright guys, that's the end of book 1. See you next time in book 2. Bye.